Got your ass.
I am Batman. Average sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, and I'm sure the question you're all asking is the M1903, aka the Springfield 1903, is it any good? Well, I am here to talk about that gun and show you some video clips and let you make up your own mind on whether you want to use this gun or not. So this gun came out yesterday, and it comes. Let's just go over the attachments and scopes that it comes with. This gun is very limited because it's an old gun, not compatible with some of the modern technology we have today. So it comes by default with the iron scope. Iron sights. Sorry, iron sights, which is basically just no scope using the sights on the gun. After you get 20 kills with it, you can upgrade to the 6x scope. That is the only scope available for it. There are no other scopes. There's no canted sights. There's nothing like that. That's just how it is. And the 6x scope is actually different. You can see me using it right here. And doesn't the gun just look cool? Look how long that scope is. It is a 6x scope, but it feels like the 6x scope from Battlefield 4. Just a very simple aim down sights with the 2 lines creating the crosshair. No extra lines or numbers or anything weird like that. Just a pure, good old-fashioned sniper rifle. And I think that's what I like about this gun. And I'll give you my personal opinion on the gun a bit further on into this video. It comes with straight pull built into it. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but yes. You don't have to add straight pull to it. You can stay scoped in and continue shooting. I tested it in the gun bench, but I tend to scope out every time I take a shot anyway. You get 5 bullets per clip, and they go pretty fast. I mean, it's only 5 bullets, and you can't add extended mags to it or anything like that. As far as camos go, you have your standard, which is just the way it comes. Then you have bronze, silver, and gold. And then I believe you have red metallic and green metallic, which are unlocked through battle packs. And I have been using this gun a lot today. I used it once or twice, maybe 2 or 3 times yesterday. Once, twice, 2 or 3 times, I don't know. But here's the damage model on it, and I don't have the exact stats for bullet drop and everything, but I can tell you this gun feels like a laser gun. It feels like it hardly has any bullet drop off. Maybe just a little more bullet drop off than the M82, because I think the M82 has the fastest bullet velocity and the less bullet drop in the game, but this gun has very fast bullet velocity and very little bullet drop, so I think you'll like that about it. And once again, the 6x scope is just totally awesome. I really love the 6x scope that they built into it, and it's not the one with the little red dot in the middle, which I was very surprised about. Very surprised. It was a welcome surprise. So that's pretty much it for the gun stats. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you about the damage. Now I know it looks like I'm hitting a lot of one-shot chest kills and stuff like that, but I'm playing hardcore with this gun, and there's a reason for that. The Battlefield Hardline developers are doing something that I never saw in Battlefield 4. They're actually making some really unique differences between the different rifles in Battlefield. Now, you have your powerful sniper rifles that can hit one-shot kills up to a certain distance, and even magnify that distance with the right attachments. But that would be the AWM and the R700, and now the M98B. I might actually be leaving one out, but I'm not 100%. I don't have the gun list in front of me, or do I? Let me check. Oh yes, I do. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any one-shot kill sniper rifles. Okay, so 300 knockout. I knew I was forgetting one, and the 388 recon. So we have the AWM, the R700, the 388 recon, and the 300 knockout. that can all hit the one-shot kills, and the R700 if I didn't say that. Well, up to a certain distance they can hit the one-shot kills. Then we have the weaker sniper rifles. That would be the M1903, which can hit a two-shot chest kill. These can all hit one-shot head kills, including the gun I'm using now. And then we have the Scout Elite, and of course we have the AWS, which was introduced in the last patch, and then the DMRs. So those guns will hit two-shot chest kills, one-shot head kills. And I like to use those guns in hardcore mode. In hardcore mode, you will be able to pull off the one-shot chest kills with the weaker sniper rifles, because the way hardcore works, it takes away a lot of the unnecessary things like the mini-map and the heads-up display, the hipfire crosshairs that you might always be used to seeing, and it just brings things down to basic. It also brings the player health down to not 100% on this. I want to say they reduce somewhere between 60 and 70, or they reduce you to somewhere between 60 and 70 health. I think they take away 30 to 40% of your health for hardcore. So it makes the less powerful sniper rifles much easier to use, because you don't have to go for those headshots. Now keep in mind, when you're playing hardcore, not everybody is sniping, and you will get owned by people using assault rifles, DMRs, and things like that, but no more so than you would in any other game mode. So as you can see, I'm just kind of tearing it up with this gun, having such a good time, you know, using it, trying to get these clips so I can show you guys and talk about this gun today. And take a breath here. I've been talking so much. Sometimes I talk and talk and talk till I can't breathe anymore. But let me give you my personal opinion on this gun now. I would not use it in core, because getting back to the damage model, you have to get a headshot or you have to get 2 chest shots, and the bolt action is just not as fast as it needs to be to get that follow-up shot. You will get killed by almost any other automatic weapon, semi-automatic weapon, if you miss their head and you have to go for a follow-up shot and you haven't switched to your secondary. So you actually, I mean, you can use it in whatever game mode you want. I just think it's more suited for the hardcore game mode. But if you want to try it in core, you know, it's all about what experience gives you the most thrill and what you have the most fun with. Because for me, video games are all about fun. They're not about skill or, you know, who can get 5 headshots in a row. I mean, it's always nice to do that, but if you're not having fun and you're always just trying to compete with yourself and be better, you're not going to have fun. So for me, video games are more about just having fun and, you know, getting a lot of kills, getting killed a lot. It happens. If you ever watch my live stream, you probably see me rage out about campers and stuff like that, which I do on almost a daily basis. It's just part of the game, and I might deny it sometimes, but I'm always having fun regardless. So my opinion on this gun is that I think it's really awesome. The simplicity of it, the smoothness of it, the cool and the sleek look. And by simplicity, I mean the fact that you can't customize the crap out of it with a whole bunch of different attachments. You know, anybody that's going to be using it is either going to be using the iron sights or the 6x scope, unless they decide to add more onto it in the future, which I highly doubt they will, because that'd be kind of weird. And the camos are not too crazy. You don't have, you know, like 50 different camos to pick from. You just have the base ones and the red and green one, which is probably kind of cool. And just the wooden classic design on it, I just love that. It just looks so cool. I might keep my camo on it just default. Actually, I think when you change the camo, it doesn't change the wood. I think it just changes the metal between the scope and the wood. Maybe the barrel of the gun. But yeah, it's I'm curious to see what it's gonna look like. I've actually unlocked the silver camo. I'm working on the gold camo right now, but I won't have that probably for a while, because after I make this video, I think I'm going to take a break for the rest of the night and just kind of relax and spend some time with my girlfriend. You got to make time for the girlfriend, even if you're, you know, a serious gamer. No, I'm kidding. You always have to make time for your girlfriend. That's just how it is. So yeah, you guys need to get in the game and give this gun a try. I talked about it a little bit yesterday in the video I made about the M98B. I wasn't too happy with it because I had only used it in core, but now that I've used it in hardcore and really got a chance to get used to it, I actually really like it. Not that you'll probably ever see me using it seriously in a core gameplay, because I'm just all about those one-shot kills. I don't like to have to be forced. I mean, I'll go for headshots, but I don't like to be forced to go for it to get the one-shot kill. So you'll probably only see me using this gun in hardcore. I was kind of surprised when I went on Hardline and searched for hardcore servers. I actually found quite a few going on. I think we need to get more hardcore games going on in Hardline, so get in there, play some hardcore, see what it's all about, and let's get some servers going, because hardcore mode is just, it's tons of fun. And in Battlefield 4, most of the time there's just as many hardcore servers as there are regular servers. I think one of the main reasons Battlefield Hardline doesn't have as many hardcore servers, and I could be wrong about this, but it's just something I've noticed, that when you do the server browser, or when you do the quick match in Battlefield Hardline, it will only put you in core matches. In Battlefield 4, when I use the quick match menu, it puts me into hardcore matches and core matches. So maybe there's just more hardcore servers, I don't know. But it would be nice to see that on Battlefield Hardline, because I'd love to see people using more sniper rifles, like the AWS and this one right here, you know, the Scout Elite, the M82. M82 is kind of a beast anyway, but they did nerf the rate of fire, so you probably won't see that gun around as much. People spamming the trigger are going to be pissed that they can't spam it anymore. So let me know what you guys think of this gun, of this video, of my commentary on the gun, my opinion on the gun, and I'd love to hear you guys' opinion on the gun if you've got a chance, if you've had a chance to use it. Any questions, let me know. I try to answer all my comments. I know it's been a few days since I've responded. Don't worry, guys, I will be getting to the comments for the past few days, today or tomorrow. Fortunately, my channel is still small enough that I can respond to almost all the comments. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed what you see, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. I'll see you next time. Later.